Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make 3 versions of this Hello Fall decor. Everything that I am using today is from the Dollar Tree. I have different blocks, Spanish moss. Here are the paint colors that I'm using. That's from Dollar Tree, the orange, antique wax. These little picks from the Dollar Tree. These little chalkboard picks from the Dollar Tree. Using this berry garland. I wasn't sure which color I was going to use. These pieces that look like either pumpkins or apples. I have these little wood letters. These I believe I got from Amazon years ago. These wood letters are from the Dollar Tree. These wood cubes, the foam dice. These are the bigger ones that are in a 2-pack. These foam dice are the smaller ones in a 4-pack. Just some random pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. I did get this sign for $1 from Dollar General. This round oval is either from the Dollar Tree. It might be Family Dollar. I'm just going to start by removing the jute twine. And I'm going to grab some masking tape. I'm going to cover the holes on this sign. And then I'm just going to fill those in after I remove this sticker. I'm going to go ahead and remove all the stickers. I'm going to grab my Cricut tool so I can get off the rest of the glue. I'm going to use my heat gun, or I'm sorry, my hot glue gun, and fill in those holes. And then I'm just going to set that to the side till that glue dries. I'm just going to use some wax paper to protect my surface. I'm using my Waverly antique wax to do a faux stain. I'm just using a paper towel to wipe off any excess. I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other oval wood shape here. Now I'm going to grab some painter's tape. I'm going to tape it upside down, sticky side up, to my wax paper. And then I'm going to attach all my little wood letters so it's easier to paint. After painting my wood letters, I always pull them off of the tape or pick them up off of the surface that I've painted them on so it doesn't leave any dried paint around the edges. Now I'm going to take those little chalkboard signs and paint the stem or the stick to match the little wood rounds that I painted. I'm going to do that on all of them. Now that I've cleaned up my workspace, I'm just taking that first sign with the hot glue and an X-Acto knife, and I'm just cutting away the top of the hot glue, and it leaves a flat surface ready to be painted. Since this sign was not wood, I'm going to take my Waverly paint and plaster, and I'm going to give this a really good coat. You can still see that design coming through my paint, so I end up giving this at least 1 or 2 more coats, drying very well in between. Now I'm taking my apple barrel, and I believe that's burnt umber, and I'm going to just stress this wood sign, or not wood, but this plaque. I like to put a thin coat of the same color over my sign before I start distressing. It helps the colors blend in better. I'm just using the chippy brush from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to go all around the edges. If you do a wet coat and then dry it and then use a different, or then go back in over with the same color when it's dry, you get different variations of the paint color. I'm using that orange color from the the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to tape down my wax paper so nothing moves. I didn't like how bright the orange paint from the Dollar Tree was, so I'm going to try to mix in some of that burnt umber, that brown paint, to mute it down. Once I was happy with the paint color, then I just started applying the paint. This is what the dice look like after 3 coats of paint. Now I'm going to grab my super glue. This is not the gel super glue. This is just the regular super glue. I'm flipping and looking at each side of my dice. First on these wood ones to make sure the grain of the wood was going all the same direction. And then on the other ones, I'm just going to flip them around to see which side looks best. And then I'm going to use my super glue to glue all the wood letters on. Now I'm going to just grab my wood bases and arrange the dice on the bases to however I feel that they look the best. I really didn't care for them to be straight in a line. I liked them on a curve. These dice hung slightly over the edge of the wood oval, but I was okay with that. Here I wanted to break off or cut off the little stem of these acorns so I could use them for decoration for my little decor pieces. So I did that on a few of them. Here I'm just trying to figure out what little additives I'm going to add. I have several different little pumpkins. I'm going to show you some wood stems that I have, some berries, things like that. These wood sticks from the Dollar Tree were way too big, so I just cut some down to fit the dice that I wanted. As I'm going through to place my stems, I decided to use these stems also from the Dollar Tree that look like little stumps. For the tiniest little square or cubes that I use, the wooden cubes, I just took a dowel and I cut it down to fit those. I didn't like the look of the raw wood of the skewer stick or dowel, so I'm just taking my antique Waverly antique wax and just putting a coat on them. Now I'm just deciding how tall I want my hello, well, the little chalkboard pick or sign. I'm going to write hello on those, and it's going to complete the hello fall. So I'm just deciding how tall and where I want them. Once I have the little chalkboard signs cut down, I'm just looking to see what I can add to these decor pieces. I harvested these acorns from outside and I thought they were really cute and that I would use those. I also have these little pine cones that I got. They come in a bag from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to take all of the stems and stumps and glue them onto the cubes now. After I got all of my stems or peduncle of my little pumpkins glued on, I'm going to take some Spanish moss. I'm just going to cut it into little pieces and glue it all around the stems. Now I'm just going to glue on my little additives. I have a white paint marker, also from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to write hello on all three of my chalkboard picks. The border of these chalkboard picks were not very bright, so I did go around the border. Now I'm just going to decide where I want my hello to go and glue it onto the back. Once again, I'm going to add the Spanish moss and all of the other little decorative touches. Now I'm going to add some of the berry garland, also from Dollar Tree. This one is the red and orange color. I curl it around my pen or marker to make little curlies, like it's the vine from the pumpkin. And I just glue it around the base of my stems. Here is the final reveal of 3 versions of the Hello Fall using different cubes and supplies from the Dollar Tree. I hope you liked it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you and have a great day. These were inspired by Joanne's DIY life, and I will link her below.